The IT city of India, Bengaluru, has been shamed yet again, and this time a Tanzanian student was brutally assaulted. She was stripped and then paraded naked by an angry mob. Obviously, people are absolutely shocked when this incident came to light. 5 arrests have been made so far. The Ministry of External Affairs has intervened in the matter. The Chief Minister has promised for stringent action against those guilty. India Today, Smita Sharma got a chance to speak to the Tanzanian envoy about the incident. Let's listen in.
It's an incident that has shaken not just the whole of Bangalore, but whole of India, and clearly put the focus once again on the question, are Indian racists as well? I'm joined here by the High Commissioner of Tanzania, who is also the Dean of the African States, Mr. John Kizaji. So, would you say that this was really a case of mob anger, mob fury, or were these young, the young woman and her friends actually targeted because of the color of their skin?
Yeah, both could be the cases, because when an accident happens, people react differently, especially those who are very close to the deceased person. Some feel so angry that they start attacking whoever they feel has been a part of the event or the situation. So some could have reacted that way, but I believe, on the most part, people were angry because a black driver killed an Indian lady, so they felt that every black person should be punished for that event. That's my judgment.
But have you been informed of any such specific targeting of the Tanzanian or the African students in Karnataka before this, sir? Yeah. Has there been a sort of a mood?
Yeah, we have been receiving complaints. Some of them were minor, that is why they are not even known to you, because in the communities where our students live, they are at times targeted simply because they are not felt to belong to the community. So they get some small problems with the community with which they are staying there. But they are minor. That is why you don't know them. They are minor in the sense that they don't get injuries or they don't get beaten. But the harassment, yes, has been happening. So it's a situation which has been around for quite some time. It's not new.
So what is the strength of the student community that we are talking about here? And are they scared, especially this young woman and her friends? If you have spoken to them, are they thinking of leaving India, or will they continue to be in Bengaluru? Will you be meeting them anytime soon?
No, they are not talking about leaving. I think all they want is the situation to calm down. They want to be assured of security because they have to finish. For example, the girl we are talking about, she's in her final year. She's in the 4th year now. She's studying architecture. So there is no way she could leave India at the very final days of her studies. But they have to get comfort that they are going to be secure, and they are going to be assured that nothing like this is going to happen again in future.
So one just final question. Yesterday, Sushma Swaraj, of course, took to Twitter, called this a very, very unfortunate incident. Has she spoken to you by any chance? What's the kind of updates that you've received from the MEA today, even on the arrests that have been made supposedly in Karnataka?
No, I have been talking to the secretaries, because we have our joint secretary for the Eastern and Southern Africa region, and we have the secretary who is dealing with the entire of Africa. They have called me actually twice yesterday to assure me that the government is working very seriously on this matter, and they'll be keeping me updated as and when any new development takes place. I've heard this morning about the 5 arrests. I believe the government will inform me officially, so that I become sure that it has really happened.
Okay, many thanks, Mr. Kizaji. There, of course, also penned that letter, which went out not just on behalf of Tanzania, but on behalf of the entire South African community to the government of India, asking them to sensitize people here, because this clearly not just seems to be a case of mob fury, but has sharp racist tones to it as well. In New Delhi, here at the High Commission of Tanzania, with video journalist Satinder Bhati, this is Smita Sharma for India Today.
In fact, the Chief Minister has already responded. Mr. S. Siddaramaiah said that he would be taking stringent action and will be personally looking into the case. We have the Home Minister of Karnataka also speaking on this case presently. Let's just listen in to Mr. K.J. George.
ಅಂತವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳು ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಸ್ಗಳು ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋಂಥ ಅನೇಕ ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗಳಿದಾವೆ.
Okay, that was the Home Minister G. Parameshwara who was addressing the press. We earlier heard the Home Minister also intervening in the matter and saying that the state government has asked for a thorough investigation into what happened. And what exactly happened was a man from Sudan had run over a local residence in Bengaluru, and just 30 minutes after this accident took place, another car approached the accident site in which 4 people were travelling in it, including the girl from Tanzania. And then this unruly mob dragged her out of the car. They beat her up. They then stripped her and paraded her naked. The car was also torched by the mob, consisting of locals. The driver of the car was also assaulted. Then this girl tried to board a bus, but according to reports, the passengers on that very bus pushed her out of the bus back to the mob. And then 5 arrests have now been confirmed by the Bengaluru Commissioner. Meanwhile, the External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj has also reacted about this shocking incident that came to light. She has tweeted to say that India is deeply pained by the incident. And that's what she had to say in her tweet. And as I just said before, the Chief Minister sending a detailed report to the MEA. Rahul Gandhi has also intervened in the matter. And let's just listen into what the Home Minister of Karnataka has to say about the incident.
Going out for 2 days. This is the statement given by the student. So there was no stripping, parading, naked parading and all that. No, that is what the inquiry will tell us. They informed later on the police further. Additional police went there and all that. All that will be.
Will the report be made public, or will be a statement saying that no problems with the police department?
I'll come before you, like what I am doing now. Thank you. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಭಟ್ರದಾಯ್ತು. ಇವರು ಭಟ್ರ ಅಲ್ದೇ ಇರೋರು ಕೇಳಿ.
ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರಿಗೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾರು ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಂಬರ್ 1. ನಂಬರ್ 2, ಕೇಸ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. 5 ಜನನ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಸ್ವರಾಜ್ ಕೂಡ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೊಂದು ವರದಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಚೀಫ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಒಂದು ವರದಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
I just got a call today that they're going to take a statement of the victim. But as far as I know, the victim hasn't recorded a statement.
She hasn't. What about, and you can, is there any footage or anything to identify the locals who attacked her?
Well, sure. If you go on WhatsApp and all, you will see the images. There's not that all the Indians attacked. There were some Indians who actually tried to help, and they were beaten too. You get the point. So they're taking pictures. If you go on WhatsApp, you will see it. The footages and all that, you will see it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
That day, I was just passing around there. Then I saw my friend's car. It was throwing stones, and they started burning it. Then I saw the policeman who was just standing there watching. I was asking him what's happening. Then he didn't say anything. One of my friends was passing. He came to take me so that I should not walk alone. While he came, they started beating him and started beating me also. We went even across the road. They're still beating us without pulling us. They even pulled I was wearing some t-shirts. They pulled it and teared it and left me open with nothing. So we had to run inside the bus. And in the bus itself, we were asking the driver to go, but he refused to leave. And then the people in the bus also started beating us and threw us outside the bus while the people outside they were waiting for us. They continued beating us until we decided to go and sit outside one of the closed shops. Right now we are feared of every Indian around us. Because even right now some Africans, if they go even to the petrol station, the Indians, they don't give them oil for their vehicles, even the bike, they don't give, they refuse. If we call some auto driver to come and take us somewhere, they refuse. So we're even scared to go out, we don't even know what to do.
Now, very interestingly, the Congress Vice President has also intervened in the matter. He has sought a report from the state government on this particular case. But at the same time, B.S. Shankar from the Congress has gone on to justify the mob violence against the African students.
No, it has nothing to do with the race or the country for which the people belong. It is the unlawful behavior and driving of the students who are using those cars.
But we are also talking of mob fury here, where people took law into their hands.
No, there is a general complaint among the people in many of the areas where such foreign students are residing for study purposes. They indulge in all sorts of activities. They are rude, they are rash, and they have no respect for law and order. Naturally, on the spot when a lady died, it is naturally that the mob which gathered there had enraged themselves.
Alright, we're getting breaking news that an avalanche has been reported this morning on the northern glacier of Siachen. 10 army personnel have been trapped and rescue efforts have been mounted.
So the much-awaited Microsoft Surface Pro 4 has been launched in India. It's the most powerful machine ever, which will give you the best of the Windows 10 experience. We take a look at it and give you our first...